What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours over which route you choose to take. Now, as I always say, you get two choices: the ability to faithfully settle in the life that has been set out for you, or the ability to pave a path towards your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters and even the ones in the back. You guys are great. So hey, look, the title of this video is going to be on the fact that I truly believe us as humans underestimate the ability to be able to connect with a mate. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because I seen a post that said that as a femme, which in the LGBT community is a woman who acts like a woman, why would you not want a stud who controls everything and handles everything, right? And I think that's the misconception about people who are in the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I just want the softness, the compassion, the heart of a woman without the judgment behind, you know what I'm saying, feeling as if they are incapable of doing some things because they have to be too masculine. You know what I'm saying? To be able to handle a person like me is to get in touch with my internal nervous system, because I'm a very different type of person that experiences life on both sides of the coin. I'm not just placed in one area because you judging me because I'm a woman and I'm only supposed to know and do this. No. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I used to be a very skilled manipulator. You know what I'm saying? You can't finesse me, you can't manipulate me because I'm already hip to the game. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, I don't do that to people because I'm too straightforward with what I want, right? So I think truly a lot of what people underestimate is that you have to be able to connect with people on a soul level. Therefore, the ability to switch on and off from the submitting to the dominating is able to be done based off of feeling. Like, let me give you an example. I realized this about myself. Sometimes, based off of me being able to, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with a person and how they feel. Just because they go off into the real world and they handle everything, they got everything together, you know what I'm saying, everything mapped out, doesn't mean they feel strong enough for that day, or doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, internally the day didn't, you feel me, beat them over the head. So for me being in a relationship with someone, I would be able to tap into that and feel it, right? So here's what I'm about to do. When you come home, everything is going to be taken care of. All the bills is going to be taken care of. I done got the kids together. Dinner's going to be cool. You're going to have a bubble bath. You feel me? You're going to be able to have some time to yourself, get yourself centered and relax. Listen to music, whatever it is. I'm going to know you enough to know that I feel what you feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm in touch with my feelings. I'm able to feel what you feel and know what you know, and completely understanding of the type of day that you had. And I'm going to make it easier for you so that when you go into the next day, you know what I'm saying, you were able to recharge and recuperate. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side of that, it's going to be days where I'm, you know what I'm saying, feeling that type of way. Like, I done went into the world and I done handled it, I done tapered, I done got it down, you know what I'm saying? But internally inside of me, I could be feeling some type of way, or, you know what I'm saying, something didn't go the way I want. So when I get home, you know what I'm saying, therefore I want the person that I'm with to dominate. I don't want to have to take care of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want the kids to be taken care of, the food to be cooked, you know what I'm saying, like the bubble bath, anything that you know to know me will help ease my nervous system to be prepared to live life. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much a person portrays to be strong or dominant, there are days that are not going to be the best. That's a part of your feeling system. That's a part of having a stabilized nervous system. A lot of people's nervous system is out of whack, so they can't really feel, and they make choices based off of judgment. meaning you're a programmable robot. You do things based off how you feel you should do things. Let me backtrack. You do things based off of how you've been instructed to do things, not basically off how you feel. So it's hard for you to be able to connect with someone, to basically feel what they feel. You know what I'm saying? Go through the motions of life with them to be able to be the balance they need. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's too busy trying to be in a relationship because of an attachment. I'm not, you feel me, satisfied or healed in this area, so I need somebody to fill that gap. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time for you to fill the same gap I feel, I don't even know how to treat that because I'm looking for you to treat me with my gap. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a very understandable thing once you get in touch with yourself. And I just feel like oftentimes that emotion and those feelings get mixed with labels, rules. You know what I'm saying? And personally, me, just from experience, I don't want, you feel me, to talk to a stud, because I'm not looking for somebody to come into my life and play the role of a man. Like, you gotta control stuff. You gotta be running the game. You gotta be the one with the money. You feel me? No. You know what I'm saying? I need a woman that's all woman, but her mentality shifts based off of how she feel or how she think her woman feels. You know what I'm saying? And she goes like that accordingly. And I feel like the only way that you can really understand that balance is you have to be able to go through life and be able to, you feel me, be headstrong mentally. A lot of people are only strong physically, you feel me, but mentally they get ticked off too fast, you feel me, their temper is hot, they don't really know themselves, so really their nervous system wouldn't be able to align with yours because they're all out of whack on the inside. So when you're, you feel me, having a bad day or whatever, and you need someone to just like have your back, just to like, you feel me, boost you up when you're having a rough day, that person will know you. You know what I'm saying? They will know what make you tick. They will know what make you upset. They can basically feel what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta say nothing. You know? And because they're in tune with you, just like you're in tune with them, they know exactly what they gotta do to, you feel me, give you a break from this thing we call life. You know what I'm saying? For real talk. And me just being who I am, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's too many people who are not in touch with their nervous systems and they're robots. So anything they can't understand, they get mad. Anything that's not lining up with what they wanted to line up with, they get an attitude. You feel me? They can't really connect with no one because they don't know how to connect with themselves. When you form a connection with someone, it's something you feel. It's not an acting game. It's not something you're pretending, you feel me, off an imaginary connection. No. It is something that is actually felt, that lets you know deep down inside you have a genuine connection with someone. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel it, and it's no denying it. And so therefore, you'll be able to feel them on a soul level. You know what I'm saying? They don't got to really talk. They don't got to express to you how hard the day was, what they went through, because you automatically feel it. And you'll know how to, you feel me, cater to that person when you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to be submissive, sometimes I want to be dominant, but don't underestimate me like I'm only supposed to be submissive because I'm a woman. Nah, you feel me? I know how to take care of everything on my own, period. I've been out here for too long and I was raised by too many strong women, so it's like, let me have that ability to be myself, but for you to connect with me in a way where you understand, because that way we could be able to cater to each other instead of you just, you feel me, basing what you think I should feel, how you think I should act based off what you, the status quo. I'm not the status quo. You feel me? And that is basically off forming a connection with someone. Like, I really need someone who's going to connect with me, which means you feel what I feel. And just because I go out here in this life and I handle shit and I get shit done and I act like everything is okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it is in the inside. You feel me? And when you have a connection with someone, you know that. But the thing is, when they're cut off from their nervous feeling system, they don't even know that you know that. So they'll automatically be like, no, that's not what's going on, because they're acting. You know what I'm saying? It's all about forming a genuine connection with someone. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can feel what you feel. You know what I'm saying? That can understand what you're going through, the type of day you had, and be able to assist you in life with being able to, you know what I'm saying, handle the pressures or the areas where you're not strong at. You feel me? And they'll know on a soul level. Trust me, they'll know on a soul level. People know, you feel me, when they form that connection with somebody. Like, I'm very strong and opinionated. So I need you to be strong and opinionated as well. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that sometimes you can, you feel me, be in touch with someone that may not be strong in some areas and they need someone to, you feel me, lift them up. I don't know. I think that's why me personally, I like hood chicks. Like, it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the ones that have healed from that mentality, but they still got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like you gonna understand inside yourself that you are that, and sometimes it gets the best of you, but then at the same time you've healed from it. So you're gonna not be in that, but you're gonna need someone that understands both sides. You know what I'm saying? The struggle, the poverty mindset, the hurt and the pain, but being able to heal from that and create a different life for yourself does not mean the issues of the things that you felt when going through that don't still affect you in everyday life. That is what it means to me to form a connection with someone. You know what I'm saying? Being able to understand who they are as a person. You feel me? And not judge them from their outside appearance. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as if personally anyone that wants to just play that soul dominating, controlling role, I can't. You feel me? Because you want to control everything all the time. It's almost as if like you turned your heart space off. You feel me? I need someone that's clicked on into their emotional nervous system. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, understanding that there are people out there that they play both roles. You know what I'm saying? But they don't portray it on the outside. Like, they're who they are, and they know just want to flip it on because of how strong their mentality is. You know what I'm saying? But you have to think of how we operate in a world where a man is this, a man is that, he has this type of role, woman is this, woman is that. So when you're that type of person, a lot of people don't understand you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to figure out how come you not controlled in one area of your life by being dominant, or you not just hella submissive, or you so soft you let people run over you. You feel me? No, this ain't that. So therefore, you can't judge people who are in the LGBTQ. You feel me? Because I feel as if they are people that like what they like and do what they do, but they have a different type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? They're not a hell of a pushover and hella submissive, and they're not controlling and dominant 24/7. It's a split mix of both. So therefore, you feel me, it's maybe hard for a lot of people to understand. You feel me? I've grew and I've evolved. So what I liked it back then was probably a step, because I felt as if I didn't have that controlling aspect in me. I needed to find it in myself, and I'm too gullible and submissive, so I need someone to just control me and tell me what to do until it gets too boring for that person, because they don't like that either. You feel me? So now that I've grew up, I want a femme, but one that's not submissive. I don't want you to act hella girly all the time. I need you to be able to take control, because I'm the type of person that I like being controlled sometimes. And I'm not talking about control like, you feel me, fear factor domination. I'm not talking about it like that. I'm talking about it in a way where you feel me, you let me know what's up. You feel me? I like that. And so it's to each his own for everybody, but I just feel like we grew up in a world where it is either one or the other, because people are split, you feel me, of both. That's foreign to people, and people don't know how to understand that or reciprocate it. You feel me? And I just, for me personally, what I like, I don't want to be controlled and told what to do. I want a woman that, you feel me, based off my nervous system and based off of having a connection with me, you know when I need you to handle things, and you know when I want to handle things for you. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that's hard to find in a world where, like I said, people are just one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So listen, understand your person, but get the labels, the roles thing. I can make my own bag. I listen, I don't need you to come to the table with surprising me with all these, you feel me, monetary gifts, but you don't know how to cater to my nervous system. I am strong. I handle life strong. I'm strong-willed. My mind is on point. But there is times where my soul reflects on my past, and I may feel a little down. Can you handle that? Or are you just gonna be strictly I gotta dominate? I gotta do no. That's how. And because of my experience with that, that's not, you feel me, what I'm into these days. You feel me? So listen, understanding and knowing what you like, what you want, has nothing to do with the power struggle, because there are women in this world that are split, males too, but I'm talking about for me and what I'm into. You feel me? If you a stud and you want to be controlling, there are some women that don't like that, because then oftentimes that means they're very submissive and they don't know how to control themselves. And then you feel me, if you want to be too much of a woman and you want somebody to control you, then you're gonna like that. But I'm split right in the middle, which means you can't manipulate, dominate, control me. And you feel me, at the same time though, it's not so hard in that I'm a male or a stud, because I have a soft side to me as well. You just got to be able to vibe with my nervous system to be able to understand and feel what I feel and know what I know. You feel me? That's the type of world we on. We based off connection. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that when you out here looking for a mate, or you trying to get involved with somebody, that you form a connection, which is someone that knows your soul on a level that is not displayed to everybody. It's on a level where they can connect, because they probably one and the same. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.